It's time to raise my son. Oh my god! Oh, beans! Oh, beans, 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 beans! Frank and beans! Yes! Today we're going to be playing a little bit of The Last of Us 2. And if you stay till the very end, we will be talking about it. This is gonna be light and fluffy, I think. Oh, and before I forget, please like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this. It would really help me out. And let me know how you're feeling about this game. I have heard there's lots of controversy over people not liking it. I think, so far, they're all dumb. Okay, so the last video that we did that without any video. How was that for you guys? And then I realized we got to a very important story point, so we stopped so that I could spend the actual time and space and setup for what I think is going to be a big story situation.
Joel! Tommy! Joel! You're okay. There it is.
Oh my god, it looks like real snow. It's so good. Okay, now what? How do I get down there? Just jump.
Joel? Tommy?
How do I get down? Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh.
Put her down! Get off me! Get her hand! Get the fuck off me!
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
You're gonna fucking die!
What's going on?
Let him go. Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect? We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up. No! Fucking kill you.
Oh, I thought maybe that might happen.
Ellie.
At least he got a big, crazy, dramatic hero's death. I mean, we didn't even know he'd be alive in the second game, so I'm glad we got to interact with him a little bit. But I really did expect Joel to die, like, immediately. Like, as soon as the credits were rolling. Because we already, think about it, we already played his story. Wait, how are we going to play as Abby now? Are we the bad guys this game? Ugh. Tommy somehow perfectly fine.
Hey.
Could I sit down, please?
Yeah.
Maria wants to make sure you're eating.
She can't stop us.
You have the guys that we would need to do this smart. We'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
That's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What if they stole them?
WLF move.
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
Give me a day to talk to Marie. Okay? There's gotta be some folks you can spare.
And if she won't budge?
Well, I'll figure something out.
Oh, he loves her.
One day. Please.
She's now waiting. Calling it.
I want to stop at his house before we leave. Just have to pick something up. Okay.
I'm kind of surprised Dina is going with her. Because I'm really not sure how long they've been knowing each other, and I think they've only been dating each other like a week. Maybe less than a week. I mean, I know they're during hard times, but it just seems a little weird that they're already a lifelong pair. Or maybe, I don't know. It's cool though. I'm glad to have another partner on the journey. I'm sure it's going to be hellacious, so...
I couldn't get to the horses. Looks like Tommy took one. Now Maria's got the stables locked down.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way.
Oh, Tommy left?
Or something.
The hell?
Okay.
That was so
It's getting
stupid.
to Seattle a lot harder.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be harder.
That's
You
not
can still
cool.
change your mind, you know?
I know.
Just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Ellie,
Oh, that's so cool.
you go. Mike. End of story.
Oh. God, Ellie looks so bad. She looks dead. Oh.
You need to get your backpack.
I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way.
Nice, she thinks ahead. I like that. I don't know, man. I think I would be hell-bent on revenge too if someone killed my dad that way. The man who raised me was actually my grandfather, but he died when I was almost 15, and it was horrific. And I remember kind of being this age and just feeling like how am I gonna move on from this? Like, it feels like my life is over. It feels like everything is done. Like, there's just nothing. And you still see him everywhere, you know? You can still hear his voice. You can still smell, like, ugh. It's such a weird, that, like, right after they die, before the funeral, like, is such a weird, bizarre, uncanny experience. And I feel like they captured it really well in this game.
Hey. What do you need? I can go get it. I want to do it. Okay. I'm okay. Come on.
They're really good to one another.
I'll hang out down here.
Thanks.
Oh, Joel's old place. Let's see if we can find things from the first game. So I think maybe those little wood carvings he did in the first one. I can't remember. We have the... there's a magazine that just says, leave! Subtle. What's in here? Beans and seeds. All right. Horsies. Turns out Joel was also a horse girl growing up. The most aesthetically pleasing home of a man I've ever seen. Oh, look at the little piggy. Little piggy baby. Okay. Oh, shit. All the promises at sundown, I meant them like the rest. Ooh. Tommy said her name was Abby, so she does know her name. Makes me sad. See, I knew after he was like, why don't tomorrow night I'll come and I'll teach you guitar. I knew something terrible was going to happen. Ugh. At least their last conversation was halfway pleasant. That was a really nice moment. Been there, girl. Been there. Sarah from the first one. That's definitely from the first game. He has surround sound in his bedroom.
Everything okay?
Ugh, what now? Somehow the house feels bigger this time around, whereas before it felt like the houses were too small for me. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it's the creaky footsteps.
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up. Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
Wish I could.
You gotta try to lock me up?
I prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here? Hmm?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
She's like, that is stupid, girl.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Ooh, girl, I don't know about that. Oof, I don't know.
Get going, you're losing weight.
Turns out, Maria, very cool. Oh, such a beautiful shot. No! to a new section. Okay. But before we move on to the next video, let's do a little wrap up here. Joel died. I think people are going to lose their minds about that. Because I know that he was a lot of people's favorite character, maybe even favorite all-time video game characters. I mean, like, maybe Nathan Drake is probably more popular than Joel, but, like, he's very, very loved. So I can see, I think maybe the bad... I've only been hearing of people, like, rage quitting this game, and I'm like, why? And I'm like, never mind, don't tell me, spoilers. And I think it's because of, you know, what we just saw. But, I disagree. I think his story is done, and I hope we get to see more of him in some flashbacks or something, but I'm excited to see Ellie's journey. And also, if someone, like I said, if someone killed my dad, like that especially, I would have broke my mind off from reality, packed up my little go bag, and would be on my way to Murder Town. That's what would be happening. End of story. So, like, I get it. I think my least favorite thing about this past little part that we've been playing would be that I couldn't do anything when Ellie got in the room. I'm not used to not being able to fight off people. And since it's such a, like, particularly vulnerable scene, it was really hard not to be able to just move within that cutscene and at least, like, kick someone in the face. You know? Crazy. I'm going to be thinking about that scene for a long time. I think one of my favorite things from this last little bit that we've been playing would have to be when she went to gather a few of Joel's things, and Ellie went into the closet, and the closet, the jacket that he always wore still smelled like him. And that moment was just so tender and real for me that I really, really liked it. And I was shocked that they would write something like that into a video game instead of, like, just putting it in a journal or something, you know? But I like that. I mean, and Naughty Dog has said that they've done this before, that they aim to tell the story between Joel and Ellie in a non-verbal way. Like, how can you show them growing closer without using dialogue, basically? You know, so we have, like, images of him carrying her, you know. The very first time they get together, she's, like, all curled up in the fetal position. He's sitting all the way across the room. He's like, what? I don't even, like... You're just some kid that's annoying me right now. And, like, you know, they start off really far away and they get closer and closer together. And there's just a lot of instances where they show so much without saying anything. And I think that takes fucking real artistry. I actually don't think that's easy. So anyway, yeah, that was my favorite part, I guess. It's a little bit dark, but yeah. Welcome. Thanks so much for checking this out. If you want to subscribe for more videos like this, that would be amazing. It would help me out a lot. If not, thank you for watching. I also co-host a gaming podcast called Gaming and Gabbing. It's hilarious and you should listen. And you can find me on social media at Plaster. So I will see you in the next video, which is right now.